Hello and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the spiritual guidance reading for the day of May 25th of 2022. So, the sweet soul of the collective is rising. Love is coming. Soulmates, soul connections, perfect partnerships, contracts that were meant to be, life partners. In some cases where there involves some form of distance shores. Distant shore energy is in the inner strength position. Spirit's giving someone the strength to connect with someone who's either at a distance, meaning not living with you in your current home environment day to day, someone who maybe you go and you travel a distance together. So I feel like renewed love and partnerships, feeling really good around the 25th of May of 2022 for those who are in one, and there could be deeper commitments, partnerships, or engagements taking place here. Interesting, on the 25th of May. So, at the beginning of the day, we have this sweet soul rising energy with the number 20. So the number 2 is about connecting with another person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, and so on. And the number 0 in 20 is the manifestation of that. So Cupid's arrow is showing up. Finally, soulmates coming in. We've been talking about this, or I've been talking about this for a long time, where I know this numerological number 6 year of 2022 is about coming together with like-minded, genuine connections and knowing the difference between old karmic relationships that were maybe that involved maybe resentments that caused certain triggers. Maybe there was just the fleeting from situations because of fear. Okay, those who have learned and healed from the fear of opening up your heart, this is a year where you could indeed connect with someone, if you haven't already, that is a life partner. Now, it could be that on the 25th of May of 2022, someone here connects with someone, bypasses someone here as you're traveling some form of distance. And emotionally, we have the seed of the heart energy here. So this is emotionally, a seed is planted here. And Spirit's saying, have faith, with the Cupid's arrow card in the center of the circle spread. Someone here could be struck by love, or there could be an unexpected invitation. And in the thoughts position, we have this guardian soul family. My first thought with this energy was wanting to connect and create a soul family, a connection that's meant to be for the long term. Someone's thinking about that. And Spirit's advice is to remember, with the cut down energy, it is a time to cut out, separate from old, unhealthy people, places, circumstances, situations, and behaviors. Someone may be still thinking about a separation. Therefore, you need to still evolve and grow for your soul to be ready for the seat of the heart that Spirit wants to bring. So we talked about letting go, I believe, in the previous days up to now. And now in the relationship sector, we have, this is the Journey of Love deck, by the way, the soft card. So I feel like the collective here is rising from the ashes, kind of like what we're talking about with the Phoenix card, spiritually. And love is coming to those who can stop old patterns, behaviors, or unhealthy connections for themselves, right? This is a time in this numerological number 6 year to connect with a higher, better path, a higher, better experience, greater connections than before. So yeah, someone here may still be codependent on a separation. Therefore, you're not ready for love, is basically the Spirit's advice. So Spirit's offering up the addiction card in the relationship sector to help with any form of obsessions, possessions, wanting what I want when I want it, right? That is the ego. So it is time to open yourself back up to, we've got an emotional block here. Your emotions once again. Letting go of old resentments, triggers, perceptions even. Because as you do, love is going to come in, if it hasn't already. Now, for some, there's just a no. I know that I know that I know that it is time for a new phase in my life, that I have indeed grown and I am now rising from the ashes. So I wanted to quick talk about the soft card in the relationship sector. I almost forgot that. And this card, my notes say, don't imagine that you must always be a fighter, going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in, and to receive. For in doing so, you will give so much. Surrender and be soft, even for a moment of quiet reflection. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and the oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. And we have the seat of the heart here emotionally. So some may have already connected with someone, and it's just time to identify unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, and to rise from the ashes of choosing karmic relationships. This is the strength to let go and separate from a karmic relationship that was meant to make you stronger. So on the 25th of May of 2022, the She Loves card, male or female, this is, again, opening your heart back up to creating with others, rising from the ashes and being more soft now, trusting that you know what will lead you towards the negative, fear, anger, and jealousy. And instead, you're going to only go into the direction of the positive, right? Why we in the past chose different journeys, again, were because we had to learn more about ourselves. So in the actions position, we have the bride offers herself. So eventually, there's someone here taking action to say, you know what, I'm going to, yes, step into the direction of a higher commitment here. A partnership, a union, a soul connection, and Spirit's giving the collective the strength to do so. Interestingly enough, it's in the strengths position with the distant shores card. So again, there may be someone at a distance, and that could be kind of what's holding things up a little bit, or that you think is, but Spirit's saying, you know, everything is unfolding as it is supposed to. So as the seed is being planted in your heart emotionally, this beautiful butterfly energy is about evolving and growing into this next phase. In some case, there's a desire to rekindle, but I think the backward energy, those doorways are now closing. So it's kind of like I can go back and get my last questions answered, or I can just let go and rise from the ashes here, because Spirit is leading me into the next beautiful phase of my life. And that involves the releasing of the past. Spirit is going to help plant a seed in my heart as I go through a very sensual awakening here. And the sensual energy is like, as you love, as you rise from the ashes, as you free yourself from some form of codependency on unhealthy relationships, now you can learn from the past. Learning from the past is what this awakening is about. No longer am I chained to a person, place, circumstance, situation, but I am softly moving into the direction of my soul family, who I want to connect with and be with and around on into and through the next century. So see, day to day, there's a knowing without knowing here, that your soul is rising, that you can now love once again. You have grown and you are rising from the ashes, and Spirit saying love is coming. So yeah, knowing without knowing that I chose certain people, and as a result, I had to walk that path. But now, if I can free myself to the unhealthiness I was addicted to and shift my perception into the releasing of the past, knowing I deserve a higher, better path, Spirit is saying for sure there is going to be a deeper engagement, commitment, partnership, maybe even a life partner on into the end of time, right? So distant shores. Are you traveling together? Are you meeting up with one another? Are you wanting to, because Spirit's giving you the strength to do so? Because there could be an offer. It could just be a little promise ring or just kind words and messages, but there is a growing process here, right? The seed has been planted, and now we need to just watch how it unfolds and not flee from a situation, but learn how we may have responded in the past as things kind of unfolded slowly, right? Whatever intensity that kept being repeated within for some reason is needs to be let go of. And then I started seeing the guardian of the soul family card as family. So it could be that you are separating or cutting out connections with unhealthy family members or situations so that you can open up your heart and create a beautiful new journey, the next phase of your life. Connecting with someone and getting a dog, moving in together. I think there'll be conversations like that that are going to be coming to light, and it's going to be beautiful. It's coming to those who have healed from heartbreak, from old toxic or toxicity or addictions, or even abusive relationships. Now is the time for self-love, for self-care, for being happier in your life and getting back in love with life. For there is going to be, through those who adapt and open their heart once again, the realization of a beautiful commitment, a beautiful offer that Spirit's saying you were meant to have in your life at this time. If you're in a partnership and you're thinking about marriage, hey, this could be the day, or someone's buying it around the 25th and is waiting for a certain day to plant that seed with you. Beautiful. I cannot wait to hear all the messages. Sit in the void and wait patiently for this new path to unfold. Should these questions or messages have resonated for you, and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the spring special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you so very much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you to those of you who come to me for month-to-month readings and who follow up those readings with those beautiful emails, letting me know how these messages help to guide you into that higher path of peace, joy, and happiness. Take care, and God bless.